Chapter 15.
We demorphed as quickly as we could. When my human eyesight returned, I saw Axe, standing calmly in his Andalite form. Against the far wall was a man in a white coat, holding a clipboard. He was crumpled and unconscious, but alive.
Knowing your brother is a controller, I did not kill this creature,
Axe said.
I feared it might be him.
No, it's not. But that's a good instinct, Axe. Whoever this guy is, he's someone's brother, or son, or even father. I took a look first at my own body. I was barefoot, like I always was when I came out of a morph, and wearing only my silly-looking bike shorts and tight t-shirt. Even Axe can't figure out how to morph anything more than the most minimal clothing. But I seemed to have all my usual legs and arms. "You okay, Cassie?" I asked. "I'm fine." She pointed at what had looked like a shiny superdome to us as flies. It was a stainless steel vat about 8 feet across. I laughed. "You know what this is? This is a whirlpool. A jacuzzi. Someone just put a lid over it. Why would they have this in a hospital?" "For therapy," Cassie said. "You know, for people with muscle strains or back problems." I stepped to the side of the whirlpool. I grabbed the handles on the lid and lifted. It opened easily on hydraulic hinges. I looked inside. I recoiled. The water was sludgy, brown, and viscous, and roiling with slugs. Yerks in their natural state. "Well, well, well," I said.
Yerks,
Axe said, with that combination of disgust and pure hatred Andalites always showed.
a portable yerk pool. There must be a small Kandrona nearby.
Yerks must leave their host bodies every 3 days to return to a yerk pool. In the yerk pool, they feed by soaking up various nutrients, but especially Kandrona rays, which are like the rays of their home sun. Kandronas are artificial sources of Kandrona rays. Can they see us? Now, I mean.
No, Prince Jake. In their natural state, they are blind.
I walked slowly around the whirlpool. My foot hit something solid. The pump for the whirlpool action. It was disconnected, with a wire pulled out of the wall socket. The control panel had been ripped away, exposing bare wires. Axe, what do you think would happen to all those yerks in there if the temperature of the liquid suddenly went up to, say, 120 degrees, and the liquid was all agitated? Axe looked puzzled.
I believe the heat and the agitation might destroy them.
Well, that would be a pity. I made a quick decision. Axe, watch the door to the hallway. Cassie, we may need you in some more dangerous morph. What have you got? Wolf? Perfect. But no howling. What are you going to do? Cassie asked. We came here to stop this sick operation, right? Well, wiping out 100 or so yerks might be a good way to start. I'm going to hook this thing back together and jacuzzi these filthy creeps to death. There were no tools in the room, but I did find some tape and a pair of tweezers. That was all I needed. I began reconnecting wires, red to red, blue to blue, green to green. Without the switches, the settings would all automatically be at maximum. Maximum heat, maximum jets. But all the while, in the back of my head, was this nagging feeling. It couldn't be this easy. I connected the last wire. Cassie had finished the transformation into her wolf body. She stood by patiently, like a very big, very tough-looking dog. Okay, time to boil some yerks. I reached down and stuck the plug in the outlet. It took a few seconds, then the boiling sound began. The familiar jacuzzi bubbling. The door opened. A man and a woman, both wearing white lab coats. For a split second, they just froze and stared. "Andalite!" the woman yelped. Cassie was on her in a flash. She leaped, hit the woman hard, and knocked her to the floor. Axe moved toward the man, but the man was fast. He dodged, staying out of range of Axe's tail. I was still behind the whirlpool, out of sight. I was trying to focus on morphing into tiger form for a fight, but then 2 more men, dressed in uniform as guards, came plowing into the room. The first one leveled a gun. "Axe!" I shouted. "A gun!" Axe's tail flashed. "Arg!" the controller screamed. The hand that had been holding the gun was no longer attached to the man's arm. "Get back up to the pool area. Andalites!" the second guard screamed into a walkie-talkie. Then he drew his gun. They told me later there was a third shot, but I didn't hear it. A sledgehammer blow struck the side of my head. A ricochet. For a brief second, I clung to consciousness, but then I swooned. I fell. Face down in the whirlpool. Face down in the bubbling, boiling mass of dying yerks.